1. Set up. Meaning: to establish or arrange something, such as an organization, system, or event. Example 1. They decided to set up a new committee to address the community's environmental concerns and propose sustainable solutions. Example 2. After weeks of planning, she was finally able to set up the exhibition showcasing her artwork at the local gallery. 2. Keep up. Meaning: to maintain a certain pace or level, or to stay informed about something. Example 1. It can be challenging to keep up with the latest trends in technology when new developments are happening every day. Example 2. During the marathon, he struggled to keep up with the faster runners but was determined to finish the race nonetheless. 3. Put off. Meaning: to delay or postpone something to a later time or date. Example 1. She decided to put off her meeting until next week because she wasn't feeling well. Example 2. Despite his initial enthusiasm, he ended up putting off the project until the last minute. 4. Give up. Meaning: to stop trying to do something, often because it is too difficult or frustrating. Example 1. After several failed attempts to learn the guitar, he finally decided to give up and focus on other hobbies. Example 2. She refused to give up on her dream of becoming an artist, even when faced with numerous challenges. 5. Run into. Meaning: to unexpectedly encounter someone or something. Example 1. While walking through the park, I unexpectedly ran into an old friend from high school whom I hadn't seen in years. Example 2. During our road trip, we ran into some heavy traffic that significantly delayed our arrival. 6. Take off. Meaning: to ascend or leave the ground, especially in reference to an aircraft, or to remove something. Example 1. The plane will take off at precisely 3 p.m., so we need to arrive at the airport well in advance. Example 2. Before entering the house, she took off her shoes to keep the floors clean. 7. Break down. Meaning: to stop functioning or to become emotionally overwhelmed. Example 1. The car broke down on the highway, leaving us stranded for several hours until help arrived. Example 2. After hearing the devastating news, she broke down in tears, unable to control her emotions. 8. Turn up. Meaning: to appear or arrive at a place, often unexpectedly or after a period of absence. Example 1. Despite the rain, a large number of people turned up for the charity event to show their support. Example 2. After searching for hours, he was relieved when his missing wallet finally turned up in the backseat of his car. 9. Call off. Meaning: to cancel something that was planned or scheduled. Example 1. The city officials decided to call off the festival due to the severe weather forecast. Example 2. She had to call off her trip at the last minute because of a family emergency that required her attention. 10. Get along. Meaning: to have a friendly relationship with someone. Example 1. Surprisingly, the new employee and his supervisor get along very well, which creates a positive work environment. Example 2. Even though they have different opinions, they still manage to get along and respect each other's views. 11. Make up. Meaning: to reconcile or resolve a conflict after an argument or disagreement. Example 1. After days of silence, the two friends decided to make up and put their differences behind them. Example 2. She was so relieved when they finally made up after their heated argument last week. 12. Look forward to. Meaning: to anticipate something with excitement or eagerness. Example 1. She is really looking forward to her vacation in Hawaii, where she plans to relax on the beach and explore the local culture. Example 2. The children are looking forward to the holiday season because they enjoy spending time with family and receiving gifts. 13. Run out of. Meaning: to have no more of something left or to exhaust a supply. Example 1. We ran out of sugar while baking the cake, so I had to rush to the store to buy more before we could finish. Example 2. Unfortunately, they ran out of tickets for the concert, leaving many fans disappointed and unable to attend. 14. Take up. Meaning: to begin or start doing something new, often a hobby or activity. Example 1. After much consideration, he decided to take up painting as a way to express his creativity and unwind after work. Example 2. She took up jogging last year and has since completed several local races, greatly improving her fitness level. 15. Give in. Meaning: to yield or surrender to someone else's demands or requests. Example 1. After hours of negotiation, he finally decided to give in and accept the terms proposed by his business partner. Example 2. Despite her initial resistance, she gave in to her children's pleas for ice cream after dinner. 16. Hold on. Meaning: to grasp something tightly or to wait for a short period. Example 1. Please hold on while I grab my jacket, I'll be ready to leave in just a moment. Example 2. She had to hold on tightly to the railing as she navigated the steep staircase to avoid slipping. 17. Come across. Meaning: to find or encounter something unexpectedly or by chance. Example 1. While cleaning out the attic, I came across an old box filled with photographs from my childhood that brought back many memories. Example 2. He came across a fascinating article in a magazine that inspired him to pursue a new career path. 18. Check out. Meaning: to examine or investigate something, or to leave a hotel after paying the bill. Example 1. You should check out that new restaurant downtown. I've heard they have excellent reviews and a great atmosphere. Example 2. After finishing our stay at the hotel, we had to check out by noon to avoid any additional charges. 19. Bring up. Meaning: to introduce a topic or subject for discussion. Example 1. During the meeting, she decided to bring up the issue of employee benefits, as it was a growing concern among the staff. Example 2. He tends to bring up politics at family gatherings, which often leads to heated debates around the dinner table. 20. Get over. Meaning: to recover from something, such as an illness or emotional distress. Example 1. It took her several months to get over the loss of her beloved pet, but she eventually found comfort in the memories they shared. Example 2. He was able to get over his fear of public speaking by practicing regularly and gaining more confidence in his abilities. 21. Turn down. Meaning: to reject or refuse an offer, request, or proposal. Example 1. He had to turn down the job offer because it didn't align with his long-term career goals and aspirations. Example 2. Despite the generous terms, she decided to turn down the invitation to join the board of directors due to her current commitments. 22. Run away. Meaning: to escape from a place or situation, often in a sudden or hurried manner. Example 1. The young girl decided to run away from home, believing that she could find a better life on her own. Example 2. When the storm began to intensify, many people chose to run away from the beach to seek shelter in nearby buildings. 23. Pick up. Meaning: to lift something from a surface or to acquire knowledge or skills. Example 1. She had to pick up the groceries on her way home from work to ensure that they had enough food for the week. Example 2. After living in Spain for a year, he was able to pick up the language quite quickly and converse with locals easily. 24. Work out. Meaning: to engage in physical exercise or to find a solution to a problem. Example 1. She tries to work out at the gym 3 times a week to maintain her health and fitness levels. Example 2. After several discussions, they finally managed to work out an agreement that satisfied both parties. 25. Get by. Meaning: to manage to survive or make ends meet, often in difficult circumstances. Example 1. Despite the financial challenges they faced, they were able to get by with careful budgeting and resourcefulness. Example 2. He learned to get by on very little sleep during exam week, focusing on his studies and prioritizing his time. 26. Fall apart. Meaning: to disintegrate or break into pieces, often metaphorically referring to losing control emotionally. Example 1. After the unexpected news, she felt her carefully constructed plans begin to fall apart around her. Example 2. The old book was so fragile that it started to fall apart as soon as I opened it, revealing its age and wear. 27. Call out. Meaning: to publicly criticize someone or something, or to shout for someone's attention. Example 1. He decided to call out the unfair practices he witnessed at work, believing it was important to stand up for his colleagues. Example 2. She called out to her friend from across the street, trying to get her attention before she walked into the store. 28. Try out. Meaning: to test something, such as a product or an idea, to see if it works or is effective. Example 1. They decided to try out the new restaurant that had just opened downtown, excited to sample their unique menu offerings. Example 2. He was eager to try out the latest video game that his friends had been raving about since its release. 29. Take over. Meaning: to assume control or responsibility for something from someone else. Example 1. After the previous manager resigned, she was promoted to take over the team and lead them towards meeting their goals. Example 2. The tech company is planning to take over a smaller startup to expand its product offerings and market reach. 30. Figure out. Meaning: to understand or solve something, often after careful thought or consideration. Example 1. After hours of struggling with the complex math problem, she finally managed to figure out the solution. Example 2. He spent the weekend trying to figure out how to fix the broken fridge, researching online for possible solutions. 31. Come up with. Meaning: to devise or create an idea, plan, or solution, often through brainstorming. Example 1. The team worked late into the night to come up with a strategy that would ensure their success in the upcoming competition. Example 2. She was excited when she came up with a brilliant idea for her art project that would showcase her unique style. 32. Get along with. Meaning: to have a harmonious or friendly relationship with someone. Example 1. Despite their differing opinions, he was able to get along with his colleagues, fostering a positive work environment. Example 2. It's important for children to learn how to get along with their peers in order to develop strong social skills. 33. Stand out. Meaning: to be noticeably different or better than others, often attracting attention. Example 1. Her colorful artwork always managed to stand out at the gallery, drawing the admiration of many visitors. Example 2. In a competitive job market, it's essential to have a unique skill set that helps you stand out from other applicants. 34. Give out. Meaning: to distribute something to people or to stop functioning entirely. Example 1. The charity organization plans to give out food and clothing to those in need during the holiday season. Example 2. After years of hard work, his old car finally gave out on him, leaving him stranded on the side of the road. 35. Look into. Meaning: to investigate or examine something more closely to gain information. Example 1. The detective promised to look into the mysterious disappearance of the valuable artwork from the museum. Example 2. She decided to look into different study programs abroad to find the one that best suited her academic goals. 36. Go over. Meaning: to review or examine something in detail, often to ensure understanding or accuracy. Example 1. The teacher asked the students to go over their homework before submitting it to ensure there were no mistakes. Example 2. During the meeting, they took the time to go over the project goals and deadlines to clarify expectations. 37. Check in. Meaning: to register upon arrival at a hotel or airport, or to make contact with someone to report one's presence. Example 1. We need to check in at the airport at least 2 hours before our flight to ensure a smooth boarding process. Example 2. She promised to check in with her parents regularly while traveling to keep them updated on her whereabouts. 38. Show up. Meaning: to arrive or appear at a location, often unexpectedly or after an anticipated time. Example 1. Even though it was raining, Many fans chose to show up for the outdoor concert, eager to hear their favorite band perform. Example 2. He was relieved when his friend finally showed up at the party, as he had been worried he would be alone. 39. Pass out. Meaning: to lose consciousness or to distribute something to a group of people. Example 1. After standing in the heat for too long, she felt faint and nearly passed out before finding a place to sit down. Example 2. The volunteers worked hard to pass out flyers to promote the upcoming community event and encourage participation. 40. Get rid of. Meaning: to eliminate or dispose of something that is unwanted or unnecessary. Example 1. She decided to get rid of old clothes that no longer fit her, donating them to a local charity in need. Example 2. In order to declutter her workspace, he made an effort to get rid of items that had been sitting unused for months. 41. Look up. Meaning: to search for information, typically in a reference book or online resource. Example 1. Whenever she encounters unfamiliar words, she makes a habit of looking them up in the dictionary to expand her vocabulary. Example 2. He suggested that I look up the restaurant's reviews online before deciding if we should go there for dinner. 42. Run across. Meaning: to find or meet someone or something unexpectedly or by chance. Example 1. While cleaning the garage, I ran across a box of old toys that I had forgotten about from my childhood. Example 2. She ran across an interesting article in the newspaper that inspired her to pursue a new hobby. 43. Keep on. Meaning: to continue doing something persistently, often in the face of challenges. Example 1. Even when the going got tough, he decided to keep on working towards his goals, determined to achieve success. Example 2. She encouraged her students to keep on practicing their skills, assuring them that improvement would come with time. 44. Back up. Meaning: to make a copy of data or to support someone in their actions or decisions. Example 1. It's crucial to back up your computer files regularly to prevent losing important information due to unexpected crashes. Example 2. He was grateful that his friends were willing to back him up during the meeting when he presented his controversial ideas. 45. Hold back. Meaning: to restrain oneself from acting or to prevent something from happening. Example 1. Despite her excitement, she had to hold back her tears during the emotional speech at the graduation ceremony. Example 2. The security team had to hold back the crowd to ensure that everyone could safely enter the venue. 46. Carry on. Meaning: to continue doing something, often after a pause or interruption. Example 1. Despite the unexpected setbacks, the team decided to carry on with their project, believing in its potential for success. Example 2. She told her children to carry on with their homework while she prepared dinner in the kitchen. 47. Come down with. Meaning: to become ill with a particular disease or condition. Example 1. After a week of feeling under the weather, he finally came down with a cold that kept him home from work. Example 2. She was worried that she might come down with the flu after being around several sick friends. 48. Break up. Meaning: to end a romantic relationship or to disperse a gathering or group. Example 1. After several years together, they decided to break up, realizing they had grown apart and wanted different things in life. Example 2. The principal had to break up the fight between the students to restore order in the schoolyard. 49. Take after. Meaning: to resemble or have similar characteristics to a family member. Example 1. Many people say that I take after my mother, especially in terms of my artistic abilities and sense of humor. Example 2. He is proud to take after his father, who was known for his leadership and determination throughout his career. 50. Run for. Meaning: to seek election or an appointment to a position, often in a political context. Example 1. She decided to run for mayor after realizing that she could bring about positive changes in her community. Example 2. Many candidates are preparing their campaigns as they aim to run for a seat in the local council during the upcoming elections. 51. Throw away. Meaning: to discard something that is no longer needed or wanted. Example 1. It's important to throw away expired food items from the refrigerator to maintain a healthy living environment. Example 2. He regretted having to throw away his old shoes, but they were beyond repair and no longer safe to wear. 52. Make out. Meaning: to discern or understand something, often with difficulty, or to engage in affectionate behavior. Example 1. From a distance, I could barely make out the figures of my friends waving at me in the crowd. Example 2. They were caught making out in the back of the cinema, oblivious to the movie playing on the screen. 53. Take back. Meaning: to retract a statement or to regain possession of something. Example 1. After realizing her mistake, she had to take back her harsh words and apologize to her friend for being insensitive. Example 2. He decided to take back the book he had lent to a colleague, as he needed it for his upcoming research project. 54. Bring about. Meaning: to cause something to happen or to lead to a specific outcome. Example 1. The new policies implemented by the government aim to bring about significant improvements in public health. Example 2. Her tireless advocacy for environmental issues helped bring about changes in local legislation to protect green spaces. 55. Put up with. Meaning: to tolerate or endure something unpleasant or difficult. Example 1. She found it hard to put up with the noise from the construction site next door, especially when trying to concentrate on her work. Example 2. He had to put up with his roommate's messy habits, but he was determined to maintain a peaceful living environment. 56. Let down. Meaning: to disappoint someone by failing to meet expectations or promises. Example 1. She felt let down when her friend cancelled their plans at the last minute without a valid reason. Example 2. He was afraid he would let down his team if he didn't perform well in the championship game. 57. Check up on. Meaning: to investigate or inquire about someone's well-being or situation. Example 1. She decided to check up on her elderly neighbor to see if he needed any help with his groceries. Example 2. He made a point to check up on his friends regularly, especially during tough times when they might need support. 58. Give off. Meaning: to emit or release something, such as a smell, light, or energy. Example 1. The flowers in the garden give off a lovely fragrance that attracts many bees and butterflies during the spring. Example 2. The old radiator seemed to give off a strange noise, prompting the homeowner to call a technician for inspection. 59. Blow up. Meaning: to explode or to inflate something, often suddenly or dramatically. Example 1. The fireworks are set to blow up in the night sky, creating a spectacular display for all to enjoy. Example 2. He was so angry that he threatened to blow up at his boss if the unfair treatment continued. 60. Bring in. Meaning: to introduce or involve someone or something, often for a specific purpose or task. Example 1. The company decided to bring in a consultant to help improve their marketing strategy and boost sales. Example 2. They plan to bring in new technology to streamline operations and enhance productivity in the workplace. 61. Settle down. Meaning: to establish a stable and permanent home or lifestyle, often after a period of change or uncertainty. Example 1. After years of traveling and exploring the world, she finally decided it was time to settle down and start a family. Example 2. He hopes to settle down in a quiet town where he can enjoy a slower pace of life and connect with the community. 62. Cut back on. Meaning: to reduce the amount of something, often for reasons of efficiency or financial savings. Example 1. In order to save money for their vacation, they had to cut back on dining out and entertainment expenses. Example 2. The company announced plans to cut back on production to avoid excess inventory and maintain profitability. 63. Come up against. Meaning, to face or confront a challenge or obstacle. Example 1. During the project, they came up against numerous difficulties, including budget constraints and tight deadlines. Example 2. As a new startup, they often come up against established competitors in the market, making growth challenging. 64. Drop out. Meaning, to withdraw from a course, program, or institution before completion. Example 1. He decided to drop out of college to pursue his passion for music, believing that he could succeed without a degree. Example 2. Several students dropped out of the program due to its demanding workload and high expectations. 65. Get through. Meaning, to successfully complete or endure a difficult situation or task. Example 1. She found it challenging to get through the long exam, but she remained focused and managed to finish on time. Example 2. During tough times, it's essential to have a support system to help you get through the challenges you face. 66. Make up for. Meaning, to compensate for something, often to correct a mistake or deficiency. Example 1. He worked extra hours to make up for the time he missed due to his illness last month. Example 2. She bought her friend a thoughtful gift to make up for forgetting her birthday and missing the celebration. 67. Turn around. Meaning, to change direction or to improve a situation significantly. Example 1. The company's new management team was able to turn around its financial struggles and return to profitability within a year. Example 2. After realizing his mistakes, he made a conscious effort to turn around his lifestyle and focus on healthier habits. 68. Look out. Meaning, to be vigilant or cautious about something, often for potential danger. Example 1. Look out for the oncoming traffic while crossing the street, as it can be quite busy during rush hour. Example 2. She always reminds her children to look out for each other when playing in the park to ensure their safety. 69. Get back. Meaning, to return to a place or to regain possession of something. Example 1. After a long vacation, they were eager to get back home and reunite with their pets. Example 2. He worked hard to get back the trust of his friends after he let them down in the past. 70. Run out. Meaning, to exhaust a supply of something, leaving none remaining. Example 1. We ran out of milk just when we needed it for our morning coffee, forcing us to go to the store. Example 2. The team ran out of time before they could finish their presentation, leading to a rushed conclusion. 71. Get together. Meaning, to meet or gather with others, often for a specific purpose or event. Example 1. They planned to get together for a reunion to reminisce about their college days and catch up on each other's lives. Example 2. It's important for family members to get together during the holidays to strengthen their bonds. 72. Run away with. Meaning, to escape with something or someone, often in a dramatic or romantic context. Example 1. The couple decided to run away with each other to elope, seeking a private ceremony away from family pressures. Example 2. He was so enamored by the idea of adventure that he almost ran away with the circus when they came to town. 73. Come across as. Meaning, to present oneself in a particular way, often regarding first impressions. Example 1. She tends to come across as shy during meetings, but she has many great ideas to share when she feels comfortable. Example 2. He didn't mean to come across as arrogant, but his confidence in his abilities sometimes gave that impression. 74. Fall behind. Meaning, to not keep up with a pace or schedule, leading to a lag in progress. Example 1. If you don't start studying now, you'll fall behind in the course and struggle to catch up later. Example 2. During the busy holiday season, many businesses fell behind on orders due to increased demand. 75. Put together. Meaning, to assemble or organize various components into a whole. Example 1. He was excited to put together the new furniture he bought for his apartment, following the instructions carefully. Example 2. The event organizers worked hard to put together a memorable gala that would attract many guests. 76. Shut down. Meaning: to cease operations or to turn off a machine or system. Example 1. The factory had to shut down temporarily due to maintenance issues that needed immediate attention. Example 2. After a long day of work, he decided to shut down his computer and take a break from technology. 77. Get in touch. Meaning: to make contact or communicate with someone, often after a period of absence. Example 1. After years apart, they were excited to finally get in touch and share updates about their lives. Example 2. If you have any questions about the project, please feel free to get in touch with me anytime. 78. Come down. Meaning: to descend from a higher position or to decrease in value or quality. Example 1. The prices of electronics tend to come down during holiday sales, making it a great time to shop for gifts. Example 2. After the storm passed, the temperature began to come down, providing relief from the previous heat wave. 79. Take on. Meaning: to assume responsibility for something or to accept a challenge. Example 1. She was eager to take on the new project at work, believing it would provide valuable experience for her career. Example 2. The team decided to take on the challenge of improving customer service, aiming for higher satisfaction rates. 80. Look back. Meaning: to reflect on or think about past events or experiences. Example 1. As he looked back on his childhood, he felt grateful for the lessons he had learned and the friendships he had made. Example 2. She often looks back at her journey and realizes how much she has grown since starting her career. 81. Call for. Meaning: to require or demand something, often in a formal context. Example 1. The situation calls for immediate action, as waiting any longer could lead to serious consequences. Example 2. The recipe calls for fresh herbs, which will enhance the flavor of the dish significantly. 82. Run off. Meaning: to leave quickly or to cause someone to leave in haste. Example 1. He was so excited about the news that he ran off to share it with his friends without a second thought. Example 2. The loud noise from the fireworks caused many pets to run off in fear, prompting their owners to search for them. 83. Turn in. Meaning: to submit something, such as a report or assignment, or to go to bed. Example 1. Make sure to turn in your application by the deadline to be considered for the scholarship program. Example 2. After a long day of work, he decided to turn in early so he could get a good night's sleep. 84. Cut out. Meaning: to remove or eliminate something, often from a larger whole. Example 1. The doctor advised her to cut out sugary snacks from her diet to improve her overall health. Example 2. He decided to cut out unnecessary expenses in order to save more money for his upcoming trip. 85. Pull through. Meaning: to recover from a difficult situation or to succeed despite challenges. Example 1. After a long illness, she was relieved to hear that her friend was going to pull through and make a full recovery. Example 2. The community rallied together, and their support helped the local business pull through tough economic times. 86. Find out. Meaning: to discover information or to learn something new. Example 1. She was eager to find out the results of her exam after weeks of preparation. Example 2. He managed to find out the truth behind the rumors circulating at work. 87. Step down. Meaning: to resign from a position or role, often in a formal context. Example 1. After years of dedicated service, the CEO announced he would step down to allow new leadership. Example 2. She decided to step down from her role in the committee due to increasing personal commitments. 88. Shut up. Meaning: to stop talking or to silence someone. Example 1. He told his little brother to shut up during the movie so everyone could hear the dialogue. Example 2. Sometimes it's best to just shut up and listen rather than interrupting others. 89. Give in to. Meaning, to surrender or yield to someone's demands or pressure. Example 1. After much negotiation, she finally gave in to the terms offered by her employer. Example 2. He was determined not to give in to temptation, despite the delicious desserts all around him. 90. Let in. Meaning, to allow someone to enter a place or to share information. Example 1. Don't forget to let in the delivery person when they arrive with your package. Example 2. He decided to let his colleagues in on the exciting news about the upcoming project. 91. Take up with. Meaning, to begin a relationship or association with someone, often someone undesirable. Example 1. She was warned not to take up with the wrong crowd, as they had a reputation for trouble. Example 2. After moving to the city, he took up with a group of artists who inspired him creatively. 92. Give way to. Meaning, to yield to or be replaced by something else. Example 1. As technology advances, traditional methods often give way to new innovations. Example 2. In the face of overwhelming evidence, her doubts began to give way to acceptance. 93. Look forward. Meaning, to anticipate something with pleasure or excitement. Example 1. She looks forward to her summer vacation every year, planning trips with friends and family. Example 2. The children were excited and looked forward to the annual school field trip to the zoo. 94. Set out. Meaning, to begin a journey or to aim to achieve a specific goal. Example 1. They set out early in the morning to avoid the heat during their hike through the mountains. Example 2. She set out to become a published author, dedicating time each day to write her stories. 95. Run over. Meaning, to hit someone or something with a vehicle, or to review something quickly. Example 1. The driver was shocked to realize he had accidentally run over a pothole while distracted. Example 2. Before the meeting, she quickly ran over her notes to ensure she was prepared for the discussion. 96. Wind down. Meaning, to relax after a period of excitement or activity, or to gradually reduce the intensity of something. Example 1. After a long week of work, she likes to wind down by reading a book or taking a warm bath. Example 2. The party began to wind down as guests started to leave and the music faded. 97. Go through. Meaning, to experience or endure something, often something difficult or challenging. Example 1. She had to go through a lot of training before she could become a certified nurse. Example 2. He went through his old photos, reminiscing about the good times and cherished memories. 98. Come to. Meaning, to reach a particular state or condition, often after a period of time. Example 1. After some time, he came to realize that he needed to make significant changes in his life. Example 2. The group finally came to a consensus after much discussion and debate about the project's direction. 99. Give away. Meaning, to distribute something for free or to reveal a secret. Example 1. The charity plans to give away clothes and food to those in need during the holiday season. Example 2. He accidentally gave away the surprise party by mentioning it in front of her. 100. Get away. Meaning, to escape from a place or situation, or to go on a vacation. Example 1. They planned a weekend trip to the beach to get away from the stress of work. Example 2. After hours of hard work, he finally managed to get away from the office early. 101. Switch off. Meaning, to turn off a device or to stop paying attention to something. Example 1. Don't forget to switch off the lights when you leave the room to save energy. Example 2. Sometimes you just need to switch off and take a break from technology. 102. Catch up. Meaning, to reach someone who is ahead or to update someone on one's life. Example 1. After not seeing each other for years, they spent the afternoon catching up over coffee. Example 2. I need to catch up on my reading. I have several books I've been meaning to finish. 103. Hold up. Meaning, to delay someone or something, or to support something. Example 1. The traffic accident held up our journey, making us late for the meeting. Example 2. The bridge is designed to hold up heavy loads, ensuring safe passage for vehicles. 104. Break out. Meaning, to escape from a place or to suddenly start something, such as a conflict or illness. Example 1. The prisoners planned to break out during the night when the guards were least vigilant. Example 2. A fight broke out at the concert, leading to security intervening to restore order. 105. Fill in. Meaning, to complete a form or to provide missing information. Example 1. Please fill in your details on the application form before submitting it. Example 2. He had to fill in for his colleague during the meeting when she was unable to attend. 106. Take apart. Meaning, to disassemble something into its component parts. Example 1. He decided to take apart the old computer to see if he could salvage any usable parts. Example 2. The children were curious to take apart the toy to understand how it worked inside. 107. Pull off. Meaning, to succeed in doing something difficult or unexpected. Example 1. They managed to pull off a surprising victory in the championship game against their rivals. Example 2. She was thrilled to pull off her first solo performance without any issues. 108. Turn against. Meaning, to become hostile or unfriendly towards someone or something. Example 1. After the scandal, many fans turned against the celebrity, leading to a decline in their popularity. Example 2. It was disheartening to see friends turn against each other over a misunderstanding. 109. Let out. Meaning, to release something or to allow it to escape. Example 1. The teacher decided to let the students out early since they had finished their exams. Example 2. She let out a sigh of relief when she heard that her friend was safe. 110. Come forward. Meaning, to offer information or assistance, especially in a formal situation. Example 1. The police urged anyone with information about the incident to come forward and share what they knew. Example 2. Several witnesses came forward to testify in the trial, providing crucial evidence for the case. 111. Get through to. Meaning, to make someone understand or to reach someone by phone. Example 1. It took her a while to get through to him, but eventually, he understood her point of view. Example 2. I tried calling several times but couldn't get through to the customer service line. 112. Look up to. Meaning, to admire or respect someone, often because of their qualities or achievements. Example 1. Many young athletes look up to professional players as role models for their own careers. Example 2. She always looked up to her older sister, who was a successful and kind-hearted person. 113. Bring down. Meaning, to reduce something, especially in terms of power or status. Example 1. The new regulations are expected to bring down costs for consumers. Example 2. His actions ultimately brought down the entire project due to lack of support. 114. Keep up with. Meaning, to stay informed about or maintain the same level as someone or something. Example 1. It can be challenging to keep up with the latest trends in technology, given how fast they change. Example 2. She struggled to keep up with her classmates in the advanced math course. 115. Go out. Meaning, to leave one's home to participate in social activities or to stop functioning. Example 1. They decided to go out for dinner to celebrate their anniversary. Example 2. The lights went out during the storm, leaving the entire neighborhood in darkness. 116. Take down. Meaning, to remove something from a high place or to dismantle an organization. Example 1. He had to take down the decorations after the party was over. Example 2. The authorities worked together to take down the illegal operation that had been running for years. 117. Settle for. Meaning, to accept something that is not exactly what one wanted or hoped for. Example 1. After searching for weeks, she decided to settle for a job that was less than her ideal position. Example 2. He didn't want to settle for second best when choosing a university. 118. Turn out. Meaning: to have a particular result or to emerge in a specific way. Example 1. Despite the initial challenges, the event turned out to be a great success. Example 2. It turned out that she had been right all along about the project's potential. 119. Stick to. Meaning: to adhere to something, such as a plan or a rule. Example 1. It's important to stick to your budget if you want to save money for a vacation. Example 2. He decided to stick to his exercise routine, even when he felt tired. 120. Come about. Meaning: to happen or occur, often unexpectedly. Example 1. The change in policy came about after extensive discussions among the board members. Example 2. It was curious how the idea for the project came about during a casual conversation. 121. Look out for. Meaning: to be vigilant or to watch for someone or something. Example 1. Always look out for your friends when they need support or help. Example 2. They advised him to look out for any suspicious behavior while traveling. 122. Come up. Meaning: to arise or occur, often unexpectedly. Example 1. A new opportunity came up at work that he couldn't pass up. Example 2. If any questions come up during the presentation, feel free to ask. 123. Break in. Meaning: to enter a place unlawfully or to train something new. Example 1. The police were called when a break-in was reported at the jewelry store. Example 2. It takes time to break in new shoes so they become comfortable to wear. 124. Go through with. Meaning: to proceed with a plan or action, often after consideration. Example 1. After much deliberation, they decided to go through with the renovation of their home. Example 2. He was nervous but went through with his plan to propose. 125. Call up. Meaning: to make a phone call to someone. Example 1. I'll call up my friend to see if she wants to join us for dinner. Example 2. He called up the company to inquire about the job opening. 126. Look back on. Meaning: to reflect upon past experiences or events. Example 1. When she looks back on her childhood, she remembers the fun times spent with family. Example 2. They often look back on their travels and reminisce about the adventures they shared. 127. Knock down. Meaning: to demolish or reduce something to a lower level. Example 1. The old building was knocked down to make way for a new shopping center. Example 2. He was knocked down by the force of the wind during the storm. 128. Run away from. Meaning: to escape from a place or situation. Example 1. The dog ran away from home and was lost for several days. Example 2. He felt like running away from his problems instead of facing them. 129. Fill up. Meaning: to make something full or to occupy space. Example 1. Please fill up the tank with gas before returning the rental car. Example 2. The auditorium began to fill up as the event time approached. 130. Point out. Meaning: to indicate or draw attention to something. Example 1. She pointed out the important details in the report during the meeting. Example 2. He wanted to point out that the deadline was approaching quickly. 131. Back away. Meaning: to retreat or move backward, often due to fear or caution. Example 1. The dog backed away when the stranger approached too quickly. Example 2. She decided to back away from the argument and allow cooler heads to prevail. 132. Take in. Meaning: to absorb or understand information or to provide shelter. Example 1. It took him a while to take in all the details of the presentation. Example 2. They offered to take in a stray dog until it found a permanent home. 133. Drop off. Meaning: to deliver someone or something to a specific location. Example 1. I'll drop off the package at the post office on my way to work. Example 2. She dropped off her children at school before heading to her meeting. 134. Fill out. Meaning: to complete a form by providing necessary information. Example 1. Please fill out this application form before your interview. Example 2. He took a moment to fill out his details on the registration sheet. 135. Turn over. Meaning: to flip something to the opposite side or to transfer control. Example 1. Please turn over the paper to see the instructions on the other side. Example 2. The new manager will turn over the responsibilities to her successor next month. 136. Get away with. Meaning: to escape punishment for something. Example 1. He thought he could get away with cheating on the exam, but he was caught. Example 2. She often wondered how some people get away with lying without consequences. 137. Get back to. Meaning: to return to a previous topic or to respond to someone later. Example 1. I'll get back to you with the information you requested by tomorrow. Example 2. Let's get back to the main discussion after we address this issue. 138. Set aside. Meaning: to reserve something for a specific purpose or to ignore something temporarily. Example 1. He set aside some money each month for his vacation fund. Example 2. She decided to set aside her differences with her coworker for the sake of the team. 139. Break out of. Meaning: to escape from a confined space or situation. Example 1. The prisoners managed to break out of jail during the night. Example 2. She wanted to break out of her routine and try something new. 140. Get around. Meaning: to move from place to place or to avoid a problem. Example 1. She finds it easy to get around the city using public transportation. Example 2. They managed to get around the regulations by finding a loophole. 141. Pick out. Meaning: to choose or select something from a group. Example 1. She was excited to pick out a new dress for the party. Example 2. He picked out a few books from the shelf to read over the summer. 142. Hold on to. Meaning: to keep or retain something. Example 1. Make sure to hold on to your ticket until the end of the concert. Example 2. She decided to hold on to her childhood toys for sentimental reasons. 143. Carry out. Meaning: to execute or perform a task. Example 1. The researchers will carry out experiments to test their hypothesis. Example 2. It's crucial to carry out the plan as discussed to ensure success. 144. Break through. Meaning: to make a significant or sudden advance. Example 1. The scientist made a breakthrough in cancer research. Example 2. After years of hard work, she finally broke through in her career. 145. Get out of. Meaning: to avoid doing something or to escape from a situation. Example 1. He tried to get out of going to the meeting by claiming he was sick. Example 2. She managed to get out of her chores by offering to do them later. 146. Fill in for. Meaning: to substitute for someone temporarily. Example 1. I'll fill in for you at the meeting while you're on vacation. Example 2. She had to fill in for her colleague who was sick that day. 147. Back down. Meaning: to withdraw a claim or concede in a dispute. Example 1. After much debate, he decided to back down from his original position. Example 2. She refused to back down, standing firm in her beliefs. 148. Cut down on. Meaning: to reduce the amount of something. Example 1. He is trying to cut down on sugar for health reasons. Example 2. The government is looking to cut down on unnecessary spending. 149. Pass away. Meaning: to die, often used in a gentle or respectful way. Example 1. Her grandfather passed away peacefully in his sleep. Example 2. The community gathered to honor those who had passed away in the past year. 150. Put up. Meaning: to erect something or to tolerate an inconvenience. Example 1. They put up a new fence around their property for privacy. Example 2. I can't put up with the noise any longer, it's too distracting. 151. Warm up. Meaning: to prepare for physical activity or to increase in temperature. Example 1. Athletes need to warm up before a game to prevent injuries. Example 2. The soup will warm up nicely in just a few minutes on the stove. 152. Check in on. Meaning: to visit or make contact with someone to see how they are doing. Example 1. I'll check in on my parents this weekend to see if they need anything. Example 2. She plans to check in on her friend who has been feeling unwell. 153. Go along with. Meaning: to agree to or accept something. Example 1. I'm willing to go along with the plan if everyone else agrees. Example 2. She decided to go along with his suggestion for the project. 154. Take for granted. Meaning: to underestimate the value of something or someone. Example 1. We often take for granted the comforts of our daily lives. Example 2. He realized he had taken her support for granted until she was gone. 155. Break into. Meaning: to enter a place unlawfully, often to commit a crime. Example 1. The thieves broke into the house while the family was away. Example 2. She managed to break into the competitive field of fashion design. 156. Call on. Meaning: to visit someone or to ask someone to speak or perform. Example 1. I plan to call on my grandparents this weekend. Example 2. The teacher called on the students to share their ideas. 157. Cut off. Meaning: to stop or interrupt something abruptly. Example 1. The storm cut off power to thousands of homes. Example 2. He was cut off in the middle of his speech by an unexpected announcement. 158. Drop by. Meaning: to make a short visit. Example 1. Feel free to drop by my office anytime. Example 2. I'll drop by the store on my way home to grab some milk. 159. Fade away. Meaning: to gradually disappear or diminish. Example 1. The sound of the music faded away as the night went on. Example 2. His memories of childhood began to fade away over the years. 160. Stand up for. Meaning: to defend or support someone or something. Example 1. It's important to stand up for your beliefs, even when it's difficult. Example 2. She always stands up for her friends when they are in trouble. 161. Give up on. Meaning: to stop having hope or faith in someone or something. Example 1. She refused to give up on her dreams, no matter how difficult things became. Example 2. They decided not to give up on the project despite the challenges. 162. Put aside. Meaning: to save or reserve something for later use. Example 1. He put aside some money each month for his vacation. Example 2. They need to put aside their differences to work together effectively. 163. Turn into. Meaning: to submit something or to transform into something. Example 1. She needs to turn in her assignment by Friday. Example 2. The caterpillar will turn into a butterfly after it emerges from its chrysalis. 164. Keep an eye on. Meaning: to watch someone or something closely. Example 1. Can you keep an eye on the kids while I'm cooking? Example 2. The manager asked him to keep an eye on the project's progress. 165. Get across. Meaning: to successfully communicate or convey an idea. Example 1. He struggled to get his point across during the presentation. Example 2. The teacher used visuals to help get the concepts across to the students. 166. Get in the way. Meaning: to obstruct or interfere with something. Example 1. Don't let your fears get in the way of your success. Example 2. She felt that her personal life was getting in the way of her career. 167. Hurry up. Meaning, to move or act more quickly. Example 1. You need to hurry up if you want to catch the bus. Example 2. She urged her children to hurry up and finish their breakfast. 168. Take advantage of. Meaning, to make use of an opportunity or to exploit someone. Example 1. We should take advantage of the sale while it lasts. Example 2. He felt that his kindness was taken advantage of by his colleagues. 169. Set off. Meaning, to start a journey or to trigger something. Example 1. They set off early in the morning to avoid traffic. Example 2. The fireworks set off a series of colorful explosions in the sky. 170. Run through. Meaning, to rehearse or practice something. Example 1. Let's run through the presentation one more time to make sure we're ready. Example 2. He ran through his notes before the exam. 171. Give rise to. Meaning, to cause something to happen or to result in. Example 1. The new policy gave rise to numerous debates in the community. Example 2. Her actions gave rise to a series of unexpected consequences. 172. Back off. Meaning, to retreat or to stop being involved in something. Example 1. He decided to back off from the argument when it became too heated. Example 2. The dog barked loudly, causing the stranger to back off. 173. Come out. Meaning, to emerge or to be revealed. Example 1. The sun will come out after the rain stops. Example 2. She decided to come out with the truth after much contemplation. 174. Get on with. Meaning, to continue or proceed with something. Example 1. Let's get on with the meeting. We have a lot to cover today. Example 2. After the break, they got on with their discussions. 175. Face up to. Meaning, to confront or accept a difficult situation. Example 1. You need to face up to the consequences of your actions. Example 2. She finally faced up to her fears and decided to seek help. 176. Come down to. Meaning, to be reduced to a particular factor or issue. Example 1. It all comes down to whether you're willing to take the risk. Example 2. When it comes down to it, teamwork is essential for success. 177. Run after. Meaning, to chase or pursue someone or something. Example 1. The dog ran after the ball that was thrown. Example 2. She had to run after the bus when she saw it leaving. 178. Take to. Meaning, to become fond of or start doing something regularly. Example 1. He took to painting as a way to express himself. Example 2. The children quickly took to their new teacher. 179. Fall for. Meaning, to be deceived by someone or to develop romantic feelings. Example 1. I can't believe I fell for that old trick again. Example 2. She fell for him the moment they met at the party. 180. Go overboard. Meaning, to do something excessively. Example 1. She tends to go overboard with decorations during the holidays. Example 2. Don't go overboard on spending. Stick to your budget. 181. Make do with. Meaning, to manage with what is available, even if it's not ideal. Example 1. We had to make do with the supplies we had on hand. Example 2. During the pandemic, many people learned to make do with less. 182. Go along. Meaning, to agree with someone or something. Example 1. I'll go along with your plan if everyone else agrees. Example 2. Sometimes it's easier to go along than to argue. 183. Get ahead. Meaning, to advance or make progress in life or work. Example 1. She works hard to get ahead in her career. Example 2. To get ahead, You need to be willing to learn new skills. 184. Fall through. Meaning. To fail to happen or be completed. Example 1. Our plans for the picnic fell through due to the rain. Example 2. The deal fell through at the last minute. 185. Run out of steam. Meaning. To lose energy or motivation. Example 1. After a long day, I feel like I've run out of steam. Example 2. The project started strong but ran out of steam halfway through. 186. Move on. Meaning. To progress or to leave a situation behind. Example 1. After the breakup, he realized it was time to move on. Example 2. Let's finish this project and move on to the next one. 187. Go up. Meaning. To increase in value or height. Example 1. Rent prices seem to go up every year. Example 2. The balloon went up into the sky after being released. 188. Keep track of. Meaning. To monitor or maintain awareness of something. Example 1. It's important to keep track of your expenses to stay within budget. Example 2. He keeps track of his daily exercise to stay motivated. 189. Pull together. Meaning. To organize or coordinate a group effort. Example 1. We need to pull together to finish the project on time. Example 2. She managed to pull together a great team for the event. 190. Give it a shot. Meaning. To attempt something. Example 1. I've never tried rock climbing, but I'm willing to give it a shot. Example 2. You should give it a shot. You might be surprised at how well you do. 191. Turn back. Meaning. To reverse direction or return to a previous point. Example 1. We had to turn back when the trail became too dangerous. Example 2. He decided to turn back rather than risk getting lost. 192. Come to terms with. Meaning. To accept a difficult situation or reality. Example 1. She is still trying to come to terms with the loss of her pet. Example 2. It took him a long time to come to terms with his past mistakes. 193. Get in touch with. Meaning. To make contact with someone. Example 1. After several years of living abroad, she finally decided it was time to get in touch with her old friends from high school and see how their lives had changed. Example 2. He promised to get in touch with the client to discuss the details of the project, ensuring that all expectations were clearly communicated. 194. Catch up with. Meaning. To reach someone who is ahead or to update someone on events. Example 1. After months of being out of touch, she was eager to catch up with her best friend over coffee, sharing stories about their recent adventures and life changes. Example 2. The athlete worked hard to catch up with his competitors after falling behind in the race due to an unexpected delay at the starting line. 195. Give it a try. Meaning. To attempt something. Example 1. After hearing so many positive reviews about the new restaurant downtown, she decided it was time to give it a try and see for herself what all the fuss was about. Example 2. He encouraged his friend to give it a try, reminding him that sometimes taking risks could lead to unexpected and rewarding experiences. 196. Take charge of. Meaning. To assume control or responsibility for something. Example 1. When the project manager unexpectedly left the company, she stepped up to take charge of the team, determined to ensure that deadlines were met and quality was maintained. Example 2. He realized it was time to take charge of his health and well-being by adopting a more balanced lifestyle that included regular exercise and healthy eating habits. 197. Pull out of. Meaning. To withdraw from something or to stop participating. Example 1. The company decided to pull out of the contract negotiations due to unforeseen circumstances that made the partnership less viable than initially anticipated. Example 2. After careful consideration, she chose to pull out of the competition, believing it was in her best interest to focus on her studies instead. 198. Speak up. Meaning. To express one's opinion or to talk more loudly. Example 1. In the meeting where important decisions were being made about the future of the project, she felt strongly compelled to speak up and share her concerns about the proposed changes that could negatively impact the team's morale. Example 2. During the discussion about workplace diversity, he encouraged everyone to speak up about their experiences, believing that open dialogue could foster a more inclusive environment. 199. Take it easy. Meaning: to relax or not to take things too seriously. Example 1. After a particularly stressful week filled with deadlines and meetings, she decided to take it easy during the weekend, opting for a quiet day at home with her favorite movies and snacks. Example 2. He reminded his friend to take it easy and not to worry too much about the small details, emphasizing that sometimes it's better to go with the flow rather than get stressed out. 200. Fall back on. Meaning: to rely on something for support or assistance when needed. Example 1. When the initial business plan failed to attract investors, they had no choice but to fall back on their personal savings to keep the startup afloat during the challenging early months. Example 2. After losing his job unexpectedly, he knew he could fall back on the skills he had gained during his previous employment to find new opportunities in the job market. 201. Get away from. Meaning: to escape from a situation or to distance oneself from something. Example 1. She felt the need to get away from the hustle and bustle of city life, so she planned a weekend retreat to the mountains where she could relax and recharge in nature's tranquility. Example 2. After years of working in a high-pressure corporate environment, he finally decided to get away from the daily grind and pursue his passion for photography full-time. 202. Come along. Meaning: to arrive or to accompany someone. Example 1. As they prepared for the hiking trip, they were delighted when their friend decided to come along, adding enthusiasm and energy to the adventure that they had been planning for weeks. Example 2. While waiting for the bus, she was pleasantly surprised when an old acquaintance came along, leading to an impromptu catch-up that brightened her otherwise mundane day. 203. Get ahead of. Meaning: to advance or progress further than others. Example 1. In a competitive job market, she knew that gaining additional certifications and skills would help her get ahead of her peers and increase her chances of landing her dream position. Example 2. The company implemented new strategies aimed at helping employees get ahead of the industry trends, fostering a culture of innovation and continuous improvement. 204. Make off with. Meaning: to escape with something, especially stolen goods. Example 1. The thieves managed to make off with a substantial amount of money during the bank heist, leaving law enforcement scrambling to piece together leads that could help them recover the stolen assets. Example 2. During the chaotic festival, a pickpocket was able to make off with several wallets, prompting the organizers to increase security measures for future events to protect attendees. 205. Break away from. Meaning: to separate or escape from something. Example 1. After years of feeling constrained by traditional expectations, she finally mustered the courage to break away from societal norms and pursue her passion for art, embracing a lifestyle that felt authentic to her. Example 2. The athlete trained rigorously to break away from his competition during the final lap, determined to secure his victory and prove that his hard work had paid off. 206. Get around to. Meaning: to finally do something after a delay. Example 1. Despite her best intentions, she never seemed to get around to organizing her closet, which remained a chaotic mix of clothes and accessories that made it difficult to find anything. Example 2. After months of procrastination, he finally got around to writing the letter he had promised his grandmother, realizing how important it was to stay connected with loved ones. 207. Get together with. Meaning: to meet or assemble with others. Example 1. The family decided to get together with relatives they hadn't seen in years for a reunion, excited to share stories, catch up on each other's lives, and strengthen their bonds. Example 2. She was eager to get together with her friends for their monthly book club meeting, where they would discuss the latest novel and enjoy each other's company over snacks and drinks. 208. Bring along. Meaning: to take something or someone with you. Example 1. For their hiking trip, they decided to bring along plenty of water and snacks to ensure they had enough energy to complete the challenging trail ahead. Example 2. She was excited to bring along her camera to capture the beautiful landscapes during their travels, hoping to create lasting memories of their adventures together. 209. Turn off. Meaning: to deactivate something or to cause someone to lose interest. Example 1. After a long day at work, she decided to turn off her phone to enjoy a peaceful evening without distractions, allowing herself to fully relax and unwind away from the constant barrage of notifications. Example 2. The overly aggressive sales tactics of the representative quickly turned him off from considering the product, making him wary of any further interactions with the company. 210. Carry on with. Meaning: to continue doing something. Example 1. Even though the project faced numerous setbacks and delays, the team was determined to carry on with their work, believing that their perseverance would ultimately lead to success. Example 2. After a brief interruption, the speaker encouraged the audience to carry on with their discussions, emphasizing that open dialogue was essential for fostering understanding and collaboration. 211. Step up. Meaning: to increase one's efforts or take action. Example 1. In light of the recent challenges facing their team, several members were encouraged to step up and take on leadership roles, fostering a culture of initiative and collaboration among colleagues. Example 2. During the crisis, it became evident that the community needed individuals willing to step up and provide support to those in need, prompting several local organizations to mobilize resources and volunteers. 212. Come along with. Meaning: to accompany someone or something. Example 1. When her friend invited her to the concert, she was thrilled to come along with her, knowing that the experience would be even more enjoyable shared with someone who loved music just as much as she did. Example 2. The company's new policy allows employees to come along with their families to the annual retreat, fostering a sense of community and encouraging work-life balance among staff members. 213. Look after. Meaning: to take care of someone or something, ensuring their well-being and safety. Example 1. She has been looking after her younger brother while their parents are away on vacation. Example 2. The veterinarian assured the pet owner that they would look after her dog with great care during its stay at the clinic.